is a protein in the morning? What else do we eat? Is it eggs? What else? Turkey bacon. Okay, good. What else? Peanut butter is a nice, easy something to do in the morning. So waffles and peanut butter, maybe some honey, something like that before you come and train. So during our workout, who takes a pre-workout drink? Something of pre-workout. Handful of you, okay? What's in it? Danny, any idea? Amino acids. Caffeine or not, try to stay away from a bunch of caffeine throughout the day. We don't need the energy drinks and the monster drinks. Caffeine restricts your blood vessels, and that's not good. We want blood going to our muscles as opposed to being restricted, especially when we lift. Glutamine, whether you guys want to or your folks are okay with creatine, branch chains and all the things that help your recovery, beta-alanine, get more out of your workout. After we train, I see a couple people eating. What do we need to do after we train? What? Refuel. And how do we do that? What do we need after that? Carbs, protein, fat. How do we refuel? Protein. But what else do we need? Carbs, right? Carbs are going to help us give us that sugar, put sugar and water and blood back into that muscle to help us repair. Because during training, we're ripping everything apart, right? Those muscle fibers. And then now we need to repair it and let it heal. Are you going to take a shake, or are you going to eat, or are you going to do both? Both? Who says both? Who says a shake and that's it? Who says food and that's it? Okay. If you can just do food, that's fine. It's not a necessity to do a shake. The reason why shakes are convenient is because they supplement your whole food diet. They're not in replace of it. Okay? So to live off shakes and protein shakes is not ideal. Use them based on frequency, based on convenience, and based on absorption. We want to stay lean. We want to add lean muscle. We want to be athletic. And by adding food to our diet every 2.5 to 3 hours, that is a positive. When we don't eat, you come to weight training and don't eat. You eat something at weight training, but you don't eat till lunch. You don't hit that office hour time period. Your body hangs on and stores that food that you put in it, converts it to fat, and then you don't gain lean muscle. As counterintuitive as it is in your head that eating promotes lean muscle growth, it's a fact. It's science. Ask Coach Herman. He's a smart man. All right? That's the way that works. I promise you. So you eat office hours at 9:25, 9:30. You eat lunch at 12 o'clock? Yes? Okay. What is that lunch at 12 o'clock? What does Ms. Diaz have for you? I know she has pasta. What else does she have? Huh? Nothing?
Thursday's pasta and Chick-fil-A.
Today's pizza and McDonald's.
Pizza, some sandwiches, some pasta. What is that? What is all of what I just said? Carb, protein, fat. Carbs, okay? So if you need to bring proteins from home, what might you bring, Aaron? Meats, like what? When you eat pasta on Thursday, what have I had you bring to school with you?
Turkey and
Chicken breast. Okay? Grill some chicken at home. Get your plates of pasta at school for Miss Diaz and put your chicken with your pasta. Every time you have carbs, you need to have a protein. Every meal. So we're not eating meals, guys. Breakfast, lunch, dinner doesn't exist in your head anymore. It needs to be 6 food intakes. Alright? 6 meals. 6 times you sit down and eat something. And those 6 times does not need to be this big, huge plate of food. You know? It doesn't need to be a dinner-sized quantity. It needs to be a proportion that fills you up, satisfies you, doesn't leave you, wanting to take a nap and overly full, but something that sustains your body. Because you're going to be doing it in another 2.5 hours. That's the goal. Okay? So you eat at lunch, and then you guys get out at 2:40. Sleep, okay? Your work goes in here. You tear your body apart in this room. You tear your body apart on the field, on the mat, on the court, on the rink, whatever. And you get big when you sleep. So by putting 3 hours in a weight room, is that productive or counterproductive? 3 hours in a weight room. Counterproductive. Why? Because it's too long. You're tearing yourself up. Too much because you can't heal. You can't heal your body. I made the mistake when I was in high school that I thought more time in the weight room equated to get bigger. That's not true. I made that mistake. Okay? Coach Nolan and Coach Herman and your coaches had you guys on a great strength and conditioning program. Stick to it. All right? We talked yesterday about, talk to me about cardio training, cardio support versus fat burning phase. So when we do sprints, what phase are we in? Are we building up our lungs and our cardio support and our heart health? Or are we burning fat and more promoting lean muscle growth and taking fat away? Sprinting is what? Sprinting is what?
You're taking fat burning.
More fat burning. You know when you guys train and Coach Nolan or Coach Herman have you doing tire flip sprints and suicides and you get that metallic feeling in your throat and all you can hear is yourself telling you to slow down. Everything else zones out. You know that feeling? Everybody's had that feeling? Right? You're burning fat in that phase. But if you don't feed your body, you're burning muscle. Okay? So that's why food is so important. Your body wants to tap into your muscle storage for energy before it taps into your fat storage for energy. Okay? It's easier for your body to break down muscle than it is to break down fat. So if we don't feed our muscle, we don't put food in the tank, then we actually get smaller and we burn muscle for energy. If for nothing else that you get out of this little 25-minute talk, food equates to recovery and muscle. That's all you need to know.